Coming up on this edition of Southwest TV News. A new face will lead the Swift Current Broncos this coming season, as the WHL franchise has hired Dean Brockman as the new head coach and director of hockey operations. Conditions have been hot and dry across southwest Saskatchewan, and with the ongoing lack of moisture is the increased concern for fire safety.
The fines essentially triple is what they do once you hit these construction zones.
Another busy road construction season is underway across the province. And as crews work throughout the day to get the job completed, motorists are being reminded to obey the rules of the road. Thanks for joining us here today. As the Swift Current Broncos prepare for the upcoming WHL season, they've hired a new coach. We find out who that is in today's top story. A new face will lead the Swift Current Broncos this coming season, as the WHL franchise has hired Dean Brockman as the new head coach and director of hockey operations. Brockman is now the 8th head coach in Broncos history and spent the last 4 years with the Saskatoon Blades, 2 of which as head coach. And now as he assumes the new role in Swift Current, he says he's up for the challenges ahead.
Usually when you take over a team, there's usually 2 ways to go. This time it's a lot tougher than that, and certainly, obviously you want to maintain that, but obviously I know that, hockey is a cycle thing, and, we just want to build towards that again. And pressure is a great thing, it strives you to be better, and you'll want that pressure, because if you don't have it, then you're complacent and you're too relaxed. So yeah, there's pressure, but it's a good pressure. I think the one thing that I've learned, throughout my career is try and do the things the right way. And meaning the right way is, involve the people that are important and involve the community and be honest with them. I think that's important. I think people want to know where you're at. You need to tell them.
And with over 40 applications received for the job of head coach with the Swift Current Broncos, the board explains why Brockman was the right person for the job.
Well, Dean has been a proven winner, first and foremost. And then the other part that really appealed to us about Dean is that he is a player's coach. He has an outstanding reputation building relationships, not only with the people that he works with, but with the parents, with kids he coaches, and with community. And you know what, it goes far back. Lots of people have reached out to me that have played for Dean Brockman 14, 15 years ago in Humboldt, and everyone says what a quality person he is, what a quality coach. And it's like having an outstanding teacher in a school. You always remember that one person that kind of lit the fire under you and made you who you are today, not only as a hockey player, but a person, and that's Dean Brockman.
The Swift Current Broncos preseason schedule starts August 31st with a tournament in Regina with the Pats, the Moose Jaw Warriors, and the Saskatoon Blades. Frontier Days has been a tradition in Swift Current for 80 years. And as the Swift Current Ag and X celebrates this milestone in 2018, an exciting lineup of entertainment awaits you, including the Frontier Days Parade, CCA Rodeo, Grandstand Entertainment with the James Barker Band and Bobby Wills, and the sights and sounds of the Midway. Frontier Days in Swift Current, June 28th through July 1st. Hats off to 80 years. As a lack of rainfall continues across the southwest, fire safety is in the spotlight. Conditions have been hot and dry across southwest Saskatchewan, and with the ongoing lack of moisture is the increased concern for fire safety. Therefore, as you plan to spend any time out at the campgrounds, caution is being advised with any open flames.
Just encouraging everybody to stop in at the park office if you're out camping. Make sure that you follow the regulations or guidelines. Lots of parks, specifically ones that are allowing camping or have allowed camping, and fires in the past may or may not be allowing fires inside their park at this time because of the dry conditions. So just making sure everybody's following conditions and making sure as well that if you are having campfires or that they are allowed, that you're supervising them, that you're making sure that they are put out at the end of the evening. With campers getting bigger and campsites getting smaller, so to speak, we're a little closer to everybody else's space and a little closer to their campers, etc. So we're just encouraging everybody to make sure that they know that their fire is put out, that everything's out for the evening.
And the same rules of caution should also be top of mind when you're out in the backyard, if you're using your barbecue or fire pit.
The things that we do, right, running mowers and things like that in the tall grass, and just encouraging everybody to just be a little bit careful, have a garden hose out or have some water available. We always encourage the farmers to have a fire extinguisher available, at least one. This is the time of year where when we're out and about and doing different things and working, we tend to get busy doing what we're doing and maybe not pay as much attention as we could to some of the safety issues that we could be thinking about.
And as the dry conditions continue to persist, you're reminded to dispose of cigarettes in a safe manner, as the simple flick of a cigarette can easily ignite a blaze and quickly get out of control. The short-term forecast for the region is calling for seasonal temperatures with no significant amount of rain. Frontier Days has been a tradition in Swift Current for 80 years. And as the Swift Current Ag and X celebrates this milestone in 2018, an exciting lineup of entertainment awaits you, including mini chuck wagon and wild pony races, and the FMX motocross show. And dance the night away during 2 exciting cabarets featuring Mitch LaRock and the 454 Band and the Chris Buck Band. Frontier Days in Swift Current, June 28th through July 1st. Hats off to 80 years. Roadways will be extra busy throughout the summer season, and you're reminded to slow down and put away your cell phone. Another busy road construction season is underway across the province, and as crews work throughout the day to get the job completed, motorists are being reminded to obey the rules of the road.
The fines essentially triple is what they do once you hit these construction zones. We have these people that are out there trying to make our highway safe for the general user, and we just ask at the same time that we end up giving the same respect to them so that they can do their job safely.
You're further reminded to stay focused on the road and put your cell phone away, as distracted driving continues to be a major hazard on roadways.
We saw changes January 1st of this year in regards to the use of cell phones. Now it states that you cannot be in possession or handling a cell phone whatsoever. It's just not taking, a phone call. It also now comes down to checking the time, changing the music on your device. You cannot touch the device whatsoever. So if you do have a phone call that comes in, pull over to the side, then take your call.
By obeying the posted speed limit, staying focused on the road, and being respectful of work crews, you can ensure everyone has a safe summer season. Well, this wraps up another episode of Southwest TV News, reporting the stories that matter to you. We always welcome your news tips. You can always reach us here by phone at our studio or by email to contact us at southwesttvnews.com. Also, be sure to join us daily online for the latest news from across Southwest Saskatchewan and so much more at southwesttvnews.com. And be sure to follow us on a range of social media. Thanks for joining us here today. I'm Carol Andrews.